Hello everyone and welcome to the third video of our NOA webinar series. And today I would like to show you how you can transfer data of your machines to the NOA portal, which is the NOA cloud part of our NOA system. And I've brought these devices today with me, and we are going to use them to transfer some data to the cloud. So let's take a look at the topology of this setup. We have a motor right here. This is connected to our KEB inverter, the S6, and this is connected to our KEB controller, the Compact 3, which is our new low-cost controller. And we connected the Compact 3 to a router, so the data from this device there will be transferred to the NOA portal. And we are going to take a look at the PLC program that runs on the Compact 3. And this is a very basic program just to get some data and to basically to turn the motor on and generate data for our example right here. So this is a single access control that I've built in using CombiVis Studio. So this is in Codesys, and here we can change some variables. First, we can turn on the inverter. I'm going to do that right now. So the inverter is set to true. Now I'm going to start the motor. And now the motor is spinning with 360 rounds per minute. And these are the basic variables that we want to transfer to the cloud. So the status of the inverter, is the inverter enabled? Is the motor turning? So the start variable, is this one enabled? And then we also want to transfer the velocity to the cloud. And these are the values that we want to transfer. And in the symbol configuration, we also need to activate these variables. And when we have done that, then we are basically already ready to go for using NOA to transfer the data to the cloud. So we are basically done right now in our CombiVis Studio, and we want to switch to NOA. Okay, now we are on the edge device. So this is our Compact 3. And right here, one thing that I like to do is, before I do one of those cloud use cases, is first I want to check the device ID right here, because this ID will be relevant later when we take a look at our devices in the cloud. And we can identify our device using this ID right here. Also, another thing that is important, so we are connecting the cloud to a Codesys device. Therefore, we need our Codesys communication app. This is an app that we provide as KEB, and you are able to connect to all of these Codesys devices, for example, our Compact 3 right here. So we already showed you how you can install this app on your device. I'm just going to very briefly show it to you again. You can just click on Add New Apps, and then you have a whole list of apps that you can add. Then you just click on Add right here and Done, and then you can apply the changes, and the app will be installed automatically and download from the internet. So after the Codesys communication app is installed, you can go to this configuration framework right here. So you click on this tile, and there you need to enter the connection details of your edge device that you want to transfer to the cloud. In this case, it's the controller itself. So this is the gateway right here. Then you would need to enter the login information, so your admin name and password for that. And when you have completed this, then you're already ready to go to the NOA portal and yeah, select all of your data there, and basically then the transfer of the data is already done. So now we are going to move to the NOA portal. So we enter the URL of the NOA portal and then just press enter. And now we are logged into our tenant where our edge device is allocated to. And to subscribe to the data that we want to connect to the cloud, we just move to the device management. And here you can see a list of all of your data, of all of your devices that are located in your tenant, and you see the device ID right here. So remember, this is the one that we showed you before in the app manager on the edge device. So we click on this one, and one thing to note is in NOA portal you can mark this checkbox right here, enable condition monitoring, and when you do that, then data will be transferred to the cloud. And also you can see right here the amount of data that is already transferred to the cloud. So you can see there is some data already arrived in the NOA cloud from this edge device. So this is great news. Then we move to the transfer data tab. And here you can see the PLC COM service, which is our codesys communication app. And there you need to mark the data that you want to transfer. In this case, we already talked about this. We want to transfer the inverter enable variable. So is the inverter enabled? It's a Boolean variable. The start variable, so it's the motor turning, and the velocity value, so how fast is the motor turning basically. And all of this data is, as you can already see on these check marks right here, that it is subscribed to. And also we generated Grafana panels for these data points. And this is basically the whole magic behind it. And this is what you need to do as a user. And as you can see, it was quite simple to do it. And when you move to the data analytics tab, this is basically the Grafana instance in the cloud. You can navigate to the dashboards or to the Grafana panel that were generated. And now we want to open the Grafana panels of the device. It's this one right here. And here you can see all of the data that is already transferred to the cloud. And here you can see the time frame. So a couple minutes past these data points were transferred. And this is the inverter enable variable. So in this case, it's set to true. So yeah, this variable arrived in the cloud. Also the start variable arrived in the cloud as well. And some values for the velocity of the motor. So these are our 3 data points that we wanted to transfer to the cloud. And as you can see here in the Grafana panels, they arrived there. So you can collect all of the data from the edge device there. If you like to, you are also able to subscribe to many more data points if you would like to. Just keep in mind that this also generates data in the cloud. So the storage space will just be more full in the cloud, and you just want to subscribe to the data points that you really need. So, but this is how you generate a dashboard in the cloud, and there were not many steps involved, so it's quite easy to do it. And you are also able to customize your dashboard. So, for example, this is, as I said, this is Grafana. So you have all the options that Grafana offers you. You can move the dashboards around. You can change the size and so on. So this is pretty responsive. And you are able to, as a more experienced user, you are also able to even change SQL queries right here to really, basically make the most of your data and visualize it in a style that you would like. For example, this is a time series data. We are also able to change it to other types of data if we would like to. But in this case, it doesn't really make that much sense to do it. But what I'm trying to say is you have lots of options to customize your panels and your cloud dashboard. And yeah, as you can see, there are not many steps involved. It was quite easy. And thank you so much for listening, and take care.